KDP Low Content Niche Research. Hi, I'm Kerry from Dream Creative Bee, where I give you honest reviews and tips about making money online. So today what I'm doing is KDP Low Content Niche Research. Now the reason why I'm interested in KDP is because it's one of the ways that I make an income online, and once you've created your books it's relatively passive. So what we're going to look at today is some of the tools that I use. These are all Chrome plugins that I use when I'm searching on Amazon, because that's the first place that you can go to search, because basically that is where you're selling your KDP low content, no content or medium content books. So the first one is AMZ Suggest and Expander. It's a Chrome plugin and it's free. The next one is Keywords Everywhere. Again, it's a Chrome plugin. It's a paid one, but it's not expensive. You pay $10 and you get 100,000 searches. With that, it lasts for months, absolute months, and you can turn it on and off. So when you're just looking through Google or you're just checking through Facebook and that, you can turn it off. But when you're working on Amazon and you want specific things, turn it on and do the search. The next one is DS Amazon Quick View, and this actually shows you the BSRs, which is the best selling rank. And the lower the rank is, the better the book is selling. But at the moment, DS Amazon Quick View is not working. It's not showing in the ranks because Amazon has changed something, algorithms or something. I'm not sure what they've changed, but something they've worked on. So what we need to do is we need to look at different niches when you start creating books. Now, any books that you create can be notebooks, can be journals, can be diaries, can be activity books, can be puzzle books, can be colouring books, cookbooks, children's books, early learning books, anything like that. I have created a video on the different niches, and the card linking to that video will be in the top right hand corner. So the areas that you need to look into is professions. So anything for professions like teachers, like doctors, accountants, scientists, engineers, anything like that. You can create a notebook that's specific to them, or a planner that's specific to them, a logbook that is specific to something that they research or that they need to track. Again, with hobbies again, notebooks, logbooks, planners, trackers, anything like that. Illness. Now when I say illness, I mean things like diabetes, where you need to track your blood sugar levels, hypertension or high blood pressure, where you're tracking your high blood pressure, your levels. Or if you're a caregiver, where you need to be writing down what you've done for your client that you've looked after, or family member, anything that you need to record, like medical information, such as what are their conditions or what tablets people are taking. Then there's the holidays, so you can create things like Christmas planners, Christmas notebooks, Thanksgiving, activity books for Thanksgiving, Valentine's presents, notebooks, things like that, Father's Day, Mother's Day. And then there's the seasons such as Halloween, summer, spring, travel, anything like that to do with. So what you need to do first is you need to sign up with kdp.amazon.com, and the link will be in the description. You only can have one account, and this is where you're going to publish your book. You're going to upload it, and then Amazon will sell it on their platform, and they will create it as a paperback. Now, the idea of no content, low content, and even medium content is that they are books to writing. So you cannot create an ebook, only a paperback book. If you create an ebook, it will get chucked out, and you might even get a strike against your account. Also, avoid creating anything that's trademarked. Like, do not create a notebook for Zumba, because that is trademarked, but yet you can do one for yoga, because that is not trademarked. It's an old exercise that's been around for thousands of years. So what we need to do is we need to go to Amazon first. Now, I've actually been doing some searching, but if you live outside of the States, your best place to look on is Amazon.com. Why? It's the biggest market. Yes, there's loads of other markets, and I do sell my books in the UK, I sell them in France, Germany, even the Netherlands, even though they don't have a publishing for Amazon, Japan, places like that. So what I do is I actually here put in a zip code for where I want to have a look at US, and the zip code I've put is for Fort Lauderdale because it's one that I can easily remember. And I usually start off with all departments when I'm searching. So the first one I'm going to show you is, say we want to look at teacher planner, right? When I put teacher, it actually gives me the different keywords. And this is Amazon's own that's coming down here. But the ones here is what AMZ suggested, Expander is telling us. So it's the teacher and the law, happy planner teacher, postcards, things like that are not appropriate. Maybe teaching supplies for classroom. So you could put that for notebooks, composition books, teacher for classroom decorations. I'm not sure what you'd do there, but teacher planner is a good one because all teachers usually use a planner to plan their week, plan their lessons, write down what kids they've got in their different classes, their grades, different information. So you can see the trends going up, and the reason why the trend is going up is because teachers are going back. So the trend's usually from June to September. You might sell some in October and some maybe in November. It's not one to be getting into now. Unless you're very quick, you might get in and sell some. So there's 27,000 searched on Google. This is keywords everywhere that are showing here, and it's showing the trends. So we could click on Teacher Planner, and when we do that, there's results of over 10,000. Now the reason why there's a result of over 10,000 is there's more than KDP books. Now KDP does not do spiral bound or hardback books, they do soft covers. This one here is a KDP book, and it's saying rank not found, but it is not that. It's because this tool that I'm usually using, DS Amazon Quick View, is not working for whatever reason, and normally it works pretty well. So if we have a look here, it's not a sponsored ad. Never click on a sponsored ad. It's not fair to the people who are paying for advertising. It's got over 220 reviews. It's only got 1 star, and I'll tell you why we look at the reviews. But before we look inside, if we click down here, you will see that it's independently published, so it's a KDP, we know that straight away. Its selling rank is 662, its best selling rank. Remember, the lower it is, the better it is. So this is selling quite a lot of books a day. But the bestseller rank changes every hour. But that's not going to change much in an hour. So if we go up and we go to the look inside, you will see what it has got. It's got a year at glance. It's got, again, birthdays, class names, attendance record, grade record. And then it starts off with, I think that's a calendar. Yeah, there's a calendar, and then it's a dated classroom planner. And then they can write in their lessons what they're doing. And teachers never want a big amount of space. They just want a little space in which to make notes of what's happening, because they've actually got schemes of work and things like that that are already on the computer. So we've had a look there. Then let's have a look at the customer reviews, see what the 1 star actually gives it. So some pages didn't print completely, some pages the ink is really light, so it's extremely hard to read. Should be quality control before it's sent out. So that is not the person that has created that. That is a fault with Amazon, and surely Amazon should. This is somebody that likes it, filled in the information. This planner was well loved. I liked that the planner had a really cute style, included the month at glass. So somebody's really gone to town and really enjoyed this. So that is the idea of a teacher planner, and that is just a quick one we have found. Now if you want some ideas about looking for hobbies, then just go on to Google and actually look at some of the top hobbies. So hiking, is there a need for a hiking logbook? Is there a need for a backpacking book? Is there a need for a camping book? Is there a need for a hunting logbook, fishing logbook, archery logbook. So let's have a look at a fishing logbook and see if there is any such thing. So fishing, so we've got fishing line, fishing magnet. So let's try log book. So there is, hang on, log book. So they're coming up. Logbook, fishing logbook 320, logbook for kids, logbook gift under $10. So let's have a look at that and see how many come. So that has niched down to only 103 returns. So this is a gift log, wedding gift. That's not a fishing logbook. Ah, here we go. Fishing logbook. So we need to actually go into it. Usually the whole point of the DS Amazon Quick View is you don't have to go in and see the rank because it's there. But since it's not working, we are looking at this. So let's scroll down and see if it's selling. It's selling. It's 308,479. So it's selling a few books a month if that's the rate it keeps. If we have a look here, I have got Helium 10, which is also a free Chrome plugin. It is a paid thing that you can have, but it's really expensive, and there's some other options that are just as good. So the price has remained at $7. They haven't reduced it or upped it, but it is selling. The book keeps going up and down and up and down. So when it's up here, it is not selling very well. When it's down here, it is selling quite a few books. So let's have a look. So all they've got is just fishing logbook, straight on, and just a quick. And I'll show you where you can go and get interiors in my next video, which will help you create these books without them just being lined. So that is a hobby one. So we know that would actually work. If we do an advanced search, so if we go to books rather than just all, can't see it for looking. Search 350. It should give us all fishing logbooks. So that one's for hiking. So again, that was one of the hobbies. And to get, if you're just going for something blank like that, if you go to like Etsy and do a search for hiking t-shirt or hiking mug, there's some ideas. Now, I'm not saying copy them. These are for you to be inspired. Like obviously you shouldn't be using that because you are taking a trade and changing it slightly. It might be on dodgy gowns. So there's campers, there's adventure weights, take a hike, things like that. So you could do your own inspiration of take a hike. So let's go into Amazon and we can either do hiking. So there's hiking books, hiking logbook. Here we go. Let's see. So over 8,000 hiking logbooks. Are they all hiking? So there's a lot there. There's a lot to compete. So let's see if just hiking notebooks are better. Hiking notebook. Let's see. Hiking logbook for under $10. Let's have a look, because that was a keyword that, look, you see it's come down. So if you had that in your back end keywords under $10, you could possibly rank. Now, not all of these are hiking books. I never let my work interfere with my hiking. Let's have a look and see what that's like. So it's got one review, so it has sold at some point. It's very high. It's over 6 million. So is it worth it? Hiking's probably not worth it. Fishing looks like it could be worth it. You obviously need to do a bit more research. Running, let's have a look. So running is another hobby. Running logbook. Oh. And you could even break that down. Look at the niches. So you've got your main niche of logbook, then logbook for women, log journal, logbook for children. and even dates, so, and different spellings of it as well. So don't forget when you put your keywords in. So there's over 8,000 logbooks, but if we do for women, let's see if that comes down to 4,000. So there's quite a lot here. And do under $10. Again, niching right down. 442. And they're not all quite logbooks. A Spiral Bound, we're not even competing with them. Dare to Fly, these are proper books, they're not actually. That one, I Love Running. That is, I think that's just a notebook. Nope, it's a proper tracker logbook. So what you do is you look inside, you get inspiration of how you can create your own. So that is how to go about searching. Now, what's popular at the moment is activity books. So if we go activity books, and again it breaks it down for different ones, for adults, for kids, for activity journal. Is that different? Inner peace. So that's another thing. Affirmations, mindfulness, anything like that. Zenus F. Wreck This Journal, they are quite popular. So let's have a look at this and actually see if it is a KDP book. Now, how to know if it's a KDP book is when it says publisher independently published, and this is a Penguin book, so it's not even in our sponsored, so I won't click on anything that's sponsored. I won't click on as well, because it's not fair to the creator who is paying out. And again, I don't think this one is KDP. No. So that is how you go about searching. You start off with your broad keyword, which is hiking or activity book. Then you sub-niche it down to for women, for men, for kids, for seniors, and you can even break it down further for under $10. Another good one is hidden picture books for adults. So for adults or for children. And then again, if you go into advanced search, now this is another way of doing this. Advanced hidden pictures for adults independently. Published. If you do independently published, all these books are KDP publishing. And when you look at books, you need to look at A, how many pages they've got. Well, first you need to look at, is it a good enough niche to go into? It's only 329 with Kindle books. So that's who you're competing against. You are competing against the others, but you're mainly competing against these. Then you need to look at the Amazon best-selling rank. If you've got a couple that's in 20,000, then maybe you should go for that. So let's have a look at this one and see. It's got 13 ranking, so it is selling. 13 rate, should I say. It's independent published. The size is 8.5 by 11. Are all those books 8.5? And it's 194, 369. So it's selling quite a few books a month, and it's only 58 pages. And the sales, and it sticks at $12.50. Now, why is that $12.50? Now, I'll tell you why it's $12.50. It's because it's in colour. That is why, and it'll be expensive because colour printing is expensive, and it's 58 pages. Usually if you can keep your pages down, I think to 48, it keeps the price down. So they've kept the price down as much as they can. But the best-selling rank, and in August it got right down, and it will create you some decent income. So let's have a look. And again, like I said, it's in colour. Tells you what you need to spot differences. There's 15 differences in these books, and I've just seen one, so that's one there. So all you would do is you would circle around the image that's different there. So I spotted two quickly. That clock's different, the flowers there are different. But it's nice and simple for you to do and quite easy for you to create. So that is how I do my searches, my initial searches. There's a bit more to it, but I will be creating some more videos showing you how to use other tools to do your research, how to actually create your interiors and use interiors that are free, where to get them from and how you can change them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, go and watch the video again or ask questions in the comments. Over on the right hand side there are some training and review videos. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to be notified about any new videos on my channel.